Public Relations in Business. Chapter 1. Public Relations in Business. Public Relations one-liners. Develop a positive image in the community. Help in disaster relief and charities. Make sure people know by having banners up, having your employees wearing a t-shirt with your name on it, or having your trucks with logos there. Major corporations sponsor music festivals and sports events. Put a float in at the local parade. What political and social issues in the news can you as a company support? Determine your target audience. Advertise to them. Options are billboards, radio commercials, television commercials, direct mail, email marketing, magazine advertisements and promotional items. Try a website and online newsletter. Interest wanes in everything. When public interest falters, try something different. Explain your organization's message and mission. Clearly define what you're about. How to cloud the truth. If you're caught in a situation doing something wrong or questionable, there are tactics you can use to help you. Create doubt by stating that someone else did it, many people could have done it, you were there for an innocent, legitimate reason, you have no idea what they're talking about. Weaken one of their pieces of evidence by attacking it or that person as a lying scumbag. Always claim to be a good guy for peace. Deny your guilt. Clinton was the best at denying he had sex with Monica Lewinsky. Constantly repeat your good guy image. Claim to search for the truth like O.J. Simpson claimed to look for the real killers. Act angry about what was done and that no one has been caught for it. Do not show too much emotion though. It makes you look like you're capable of anything. Try to be factual but obviously miffed that someone got away with something. You must try to prevent some thorough whippersnapper to carry out a complete investigation. Use lies and deceit. Promote the guy away to another job. The overall aim is to make it go away by not talking about it. It's a good time to manufacture a crisis elsewhere. It's easy to discredit people with checkered pasts as liars. Just say what they did. Scientologists get back at people by suing them. You can always blame an enemy as having ulterior motives to destroy you when he publicly says something damaging about you that's true. Paint them as not credible. Find their skeletons and use them against them. Always demand that those presenting arguments against you back everything up with the same level of expertise as a researcher. Accuse enemies of using disinformation or psyops, psychological warfare tactics. Always say truth is the goal. Show the evidence or shut up. Regardless of what you know, don't volunteer information or discuss it casually. If people don't know about it, it never happened. Target anyone who refuses to talk as part of the enemy/cover-up. Be indignant when someone makes an accusation against you. Say I've served the people for the past 20 years as the district attorney. I'm all about justice for all. How dare you imply that I had something to do with this? Immediately talk about how just your employees are. Create false rumors to muddy up the issue. Talk about wild rumors put up by troublemakers anonymously on the internet and refer to these fictitious people as cowards hiding behind anonymous message boards. If you know your accuser has no evidence, tell him to put up the evidence or shut up. One tactic I saw was that when a low-ranking guy accused a high-ranking guy of something in a meeting, the high-ranking guy immediately tried to make the guy seem like a stupid nobody who was fantasizing. He said, "Where's the evidence?" Refuse to address issues by saying you're waiting for the results of the fictitious investigation. Use a front man to ask you about the weakest part of your opponent's accusation against you, tear it apart then magnify it to infer since that fell through, all the accusations against you are false while actually avoiding discussion of the real issues. Attack the messenger. Call him a left-wing or right-wing wacko trying with nutty conspiracy theories. In a public forum, attack your opponent quickly then walk away as though you are in a hurry before he responds or simply ignore any answer. If you're doing a TV or radio debate, you never answer the opponent's question. You just keep attacking him and his nutty political friends. Question motives. Ask him whose payroll is he on. What are his political motives? Money is always a good ulterior motive. Portray anyone with a book as trying to make money spreading lies. Sound educated and authoritative using big words and invoking some nebulous term like the Fourth Amendment or the Constitution. Accuse your opponent of not really knowing what's going on. Ask some technical question or ask him what he really knows about a certain topic, like questioning his knowledge. No matter what evidence or logical argument is offered, don't discuss it. Just say they're all lies. They don't make any sense or provide any proof. Say your logic is all wrong, better go back to the drawing board and start again. If you anticipate someone is going to accuse you of using steroids, you either make a statement in advance saying you experimented as a young man or get your buddy interviewer to act like he's giving you a spontaneous interview where you talk about it. Then when your opponent tries to bring it up later, say, I already talked about it, why are you trying to rehash old news? Admit that looking back on it, we made some mistakes, we weren't as vigilant as we could have been, we could have tried harder. This is minor stuff next to admitting you're a crook who really tried to steal the money rather than sloppy accounting methods causing the loss. Then right away get your cohorts to say there were a lot of distractions in the work area. Fooze on a side issue in an attempt to evoke sympathy. You say you were trying to help somebody and inadvertently this bad thing happened. Paint the situation as complicated and multifaceted. Everybody has a hand in negligence to cause it. Make it seem like a conspiracy committed by mysterious people in the shadows, like the guy wearing sunglasses standing by the tree talking on a cell phone. Accuse the media of overreacting, creating a big story with no facts. Demand a complete explanation in a neat package, not these suppositions and insinuations. Offer an alternative solution, like maybe the boyfriend killed her because she told him she wasn't leaving her husband when the truth is that the husband killed her out of jealousy. Get rid of evidence by burning it. Pay witnesses to shut up or threaten them. Avoid the issue. There was an arrogant woman on one of them Real Housewives of New Jersey shows. Some of the other girls tried to talk to her about presuming to know what was good for everyone and offering unsolicited advice, but she acted like she didn't hear them and stayed in her condescending, giving unsolicited advice mode. People do this in debates and arguments. When somebody presents a sensible argument against them, they act like they didn't hear it and proceed to attack with meaningless criticisms. It's stupid, but it works. You ignore what the other person says and keep attacking. Change the subject. Sidetrack the main issue against you by talking about something else. If you can't do anything else, try to get your opponent angry by teasing him, lying to him, criticizing, being loud in his face, etc. Watch how good politicians are at redirecting any attack. They just go right on talking about whatever they're talking about, and then they attack the opposition party as a bunch of left or right-wing kooks and keep talking so the other guy just shakes his head, but it doesn't matter. To the public, he looks like a fighter even though he's using cheap tactics. After this, you say, if you can't take it, don't dish it out, or if you can't take the heat, get out of my kitchen. These things don't mean anything, but they sound good. Regardless of what material may be presented by an opponent in public forums, demand proof that is impossible for the opponent to provide. If he has documents, say you want witnesses. If he has witnesses, say eyewitness testimony is riotingly wrong. You need hardcore physical, forensic evidence. Make up false evidence. Present it as real. It's designed to give people doubts and other possibilities. Say you want to call a grand jury, special prosecutor, or another special investigative body. This takes the heat off you right now. Then let that special team stall or get your friends on the team to lose evidence so that the issue finally loses its steam because new issues have come up. Create your own experts and groups who have a counter view, like with global warming, the oil companies created organizations that dispute it. Create other big news stories to distract your issue. I remember Clinton authorizing bombing raids when he was being impeached. Blackmail critics, pay them off, arrest them, kill them, etc. If you think the heat is getting too hot, get your passport and leave the country, or simply move somewhere else for a while. Never actually discuss issues head on. Hit and run. Make a nasty comment about your enemy to a journalist, then don't stick around for follow-up questions. Surround yourself with people who share your views when in public discourse. Send an undercover guy to your opponent's rallies and stuff. Use the conspiracy angle both ways, either to say it couldn't have been done by one guy or say they're paranoid, thinking everything is a conspiracy. You can't cry or act flustered when attacked. Push through with a straight face. Deny everything. Don't show stress. If you're in a debate and someone refuses to answer your action, accuse them of trying to distract the issue at hand. Say, answer this one simple question clearly. No matter what, always say you're just trying to get the truth. Public Relations Organizations. AAF.org, American Advertising Federation. AAAA.org, American Association of Advertising Agencies. MarketingPower.com, American Marketing Association. IABC.com, International Association of Business Communicators. NAB.org, National Association of Broadcasters. PRSA.org, Public Relations Society of America. RTDNA.org, Radio Television Digital News Association. O'Dwyer's Directory of Corporate Communications. O'Dwyer's Directory of Public Relations Firms. Public Relations News. J.R. O'Dwyer Company, Inc. 271 Madison Avenue. NYC 10016. O'DwyerPR.com. Public Relations Strategist. Public Relations Tactics. Public Relations Society of America. 33 Maiden Lane 11th floor. NYC 10038 to 5150. PRSA.org. Speechwriters Newsletter. Lawrence Reagan. Communications, Inc. 111 East Wacker Drive Suite 500. Chicago, Illinois 60601. Reagan.com. American Advertising Federation. 1101 Vermont Ave NW, Suite 500. Washington, D.C. 20005-6306. AAF.org. American Association of Advertising Agencies. 405 Lexington Avenue 18th floor. NYC 10174 to 1801. AAAA.org. American Business Women's Association. 9100 Ward Parkway. POB 8728. Kansas City, Missouri 64114-0728. ABWAHQ.org. American Society for Training and Development. 1640 King St. Box 1443. Alexandria, Virginia 22313-2043. ASTD.org. The Association for Women in Communications. 3337 Duke St. Alexandria, Virginia 22314. WOMCOM.org. Health and Science Communications Association. 39 Wedgwood Drive Suite A. Jewett City, Connecticut 06351. HSCA.org. Institute for Public Relations. POB 118400. Gainesville, Florida 32611-8400. InstituteFORPR.com. International Association of Business Communication. 1 Halliday Plaza. Number 600. SF, California 94102. 415-547-4700. Fax 415-544-4747. IABC.com. International Communication Association. 1521st St. N.W. Washington, D.C. 20036. ICAHDQ.org. International Labor Communications Association. 815 16th St. N.W. 4 North. Washington, D.C.2006. ilciaonline.org. National Business Association. epub 700728. Dallas, Texas 75370. nationalbusiness.org. National Communication Association. 1765 N. St. N.W. Washington, D.C. 20036. natcom.org. National Council for Marketing and Public Relations. epub 336039. Greeley, Colorado 80633. ncmpr.org. Public Relations Society of America. 33 Maiden Lane 11th floor. NYC 10038 to 5150. prsa.org. Religious Communication Association. Department of Communication. The University of Texas at Tyler. 3900 University Boulevard. Tyler, TX 75799. AmericanRhetoric.com. Chapter 2. Public Relations Resources. Public Relations Resources. Books about publicity are at number 659, HD59 or HM263 at the library. prfirms.org. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/interactive_PR. vasus.com/shoestring/index.asp, best practices for managing and maximizing PR on a shoestring. Budget. Aboutpublicrelations.net. actionplan.com. bm.com, Burson Marsteller Co., PR for where business meets government. broadcastinglinks.com. careeropps.com/prcareer1. channelseven.com. columbiabooks.com, National Directory of Corporate Public Affairs, Washington. Representatives. cprs.ca, cprs.org, Public Relations Society Canada. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/dpk_public_relations, a public relations firm specializing in marketing, communications and issues management. Houston, TX. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/public_relations. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/public_relations_measurement. freepublicity.com. jebbyinc.com, books. hhwilson.com, business periodicals. iabc.com, International Association of Business Communications. impulse-research.com/impulse. internetprguide.com. iprnet.org, International PR Association. gion.com. mediainfo.com. mediamap.com/webpr. mrbiz.com. newsletter-clearinghse.com. nirai.org, National Investors Relations Institute. odwirepr.com, Directory of Public Relations. Firms. online-pr.com. oriexpress.com, 800-457 Oryx, the Entertainment Marketing Sourcebook, the EMP Licensing Letter Sourcebook, info about licensing pop culture products. pac.org, Public Affairs. philips.com, Magazine PR News. prcentral.com. prfirms.org. promoteourself.com. prplace.com. prpro.net. prprofits.com. prpublishing.com, PR Reporter Magazine. prsa.org, Public Relations Society. prsa.org/resume2.html. prsecrets.com. prssa.org, Public Relations Student Society. prwatch.org. prweek.com. publicity.org. publicity.org/xresource.html. publicityhound.com. reagan.com. redref.com, books. wdfm.com. Accrediting Council, on Education in Journalism and Mass Communications. U of Kansas School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Stauffer Flint Hall. 1435 Jayhawk Boulevard. Lawrence, Kansas 66045. ugans.edu/ACEJMC. ku.edu/ACEJMC/student/student. List of journalism schools. Public Relations Society of America. 33 Irving Place. 3rd FL. NYC 10003 to 2376. 212-995-2230. 212-995-2266. 212-995-0476 recording. 212-460-1474. HQ@prsa.org. prsa.org. List of PR schools and job clearinghouse. A Guide to PR firms and consultants, PR Journal, PR Career Opportunities, PR Register. Directory, PR Services Guide, PR Tactics. Advertising Educational Publications. 3429, 55th St. Pub 68232. Lubbock, Texas 79414. 806-798-0616. xnbri@ttax.ttu.edu. mcom.ttu.edu/wsig. Books about Public Relations Education. American Publicists Guild. 13415 Ventura Boulevard. Number 4. Sherman Oaks, California 91423. American Society for Healthcare, Marketing and Public Relations. 1N Franklin. Chicago, Illinois 60606. 312-422-3737. Institute for PR Research and Education. U of Florida. POB 118400. Gainesville, Florida 32611. 352-392-0280. ufl.edu. International Association of Business Communication. 1 Halliday Plaza. Number 600. SF, California 94102. 415-547-4700. Fax 415-544-4747. iabc.com. International Communication Association. 202-530-9855. icahdq.org. Levitt, COMM. 900 2nd St. Northeast. Washington, D.C. 20002. 202-289-4900. Roll call, business newspaper for the Washington area. Job ads for PR people in the government. National Association of Government Communicators. POB 7127. Alexandria, Virginia 22307. National School PR Association. 1501 Lee Highway. Number 201. Arlington, Virginia 22209. 703-528-5840. O'Dwyer's Directory of Public Relations Firms. J.R. O'Dwyer Company. 271 Madison Avenue. Number 600. NYC 10016. 212-679-2471. Fax 212-683-2750. O'DwyerPR.com. O'Dwyer PR Marketplace, biweekly. O'Dwyer's Directory of PR Firms. Other books. Promotion Marketing Association. 257 Park Avenue South. 11th FL. NYC 10001. 212-420-1100. pmalink.org. Publicity Break Magazine. 330 West 34th St. NYC 10001. 212-947-7733. PR Quarterly. epub 311. Rhinebeck, New York 12572. HP Hudson at AOL.com. Public Relations News. 127 East 80th St. NYC 10021. 212-879-7090. PR Newswire Job Bank. 865 S Figueroa. Number 2310. La California 90017. 800-321-8169. 714-251-6993. PR Student Society of America. 33 Irving Place. 3rd FL. NYC 10003. 212-460-1474. PRSA.org. Rachel PR Services. Number 200. 1650 SPCH. Redondo Beach, California 90277. 800-874-8577. 310-792-1313. Job Bank. Several PR books. 4 biweeklies. About PR jobs. PR Markham Jobs West, Southern California. PR Markham Jobs West, Northern California. and Pacific Northwest. PR Markham Jobs Mid-America. PR Markham Jobs East. Who's Who in Public Relations. PR Publishing Co. Meriden, New Hampshire 03700. Reagan Communications. 316 N. Michigan Avenue. Number 400. Chicago, Illinois 60601. Reagan.com. Magazine Publishers of America. 810 7th Avenue 24th floor. NYC 10019. Magazine.org. Society for Technical Communication, Inc. 901 North Stewart Street. Number 904. Arlington, Virginia 22203. STC.org. Women in Government Relations. 1029 Vermont St. Northwest. Number 510. Washington, D.C. 20005. 202-347-55432. Monthly mailer, for PR women in the government, membership directory. PR firms/PR companies. American Business Directories, SalesLeadSusa.com, publishes the Public Relations Consultants Directory. There's a book out there called O'Dwyer's Directory of Public Relations Firms, O'DwyerPR.com. publicityagency.net/public-relations-agencies-a-z.htm. prfirms.org, Council of Public Relations Firms. accessbr.com. arpartners.com. bm.com, Burson Marsteller Co., PR for where business meets government. clarkco.com. colamacvoy.com, Bloomington, MN. connectpr.com, Provo, UT. cookmc.com, Florida. cunningham.com. cushmanpr.com. durogerson.com. edelman.com. franco.com. gcigroup.com. hillandknowlton.com. huskjennings.com. camber.com. kamersinger.com. ketchum.com, Pittsburgh, PA. leflane.com, Pennsylvania. logrob.com, Public Relations in the Healthcare Industry. mintz-hoke.com. mzd.com. nrwpr.com, mostly for high-tech companies. pancommunications.com. pnicg.com. routerfin.com. skco.com. solemn.com. sterlingpr.com, upstart.com, witherspoon.com, webershandwick.com, brodier.com, Boston, bm.com, Burson Marsteller, NYC, damon.com, Stamford, CT, Edelman Public Relations, 200 East Randolph Drive, 63rd floor, Chicago, Illinois 60601, 312-240-3000, fax 312-240-2900, edelman.com, Golan Harris, 111 East Wacker Drive, Suite 1000, Chicago, Illinois 60601-3704, 312-729-4000, fax 312-729-4010, golanharris.com, Hill & Knowlton, Inc., 909 3rd Avenue, New York, New York 10022, 212-885-0300, fax 212-885-0570, hillandknowlton.com, Hill Holiday, 200 Clarendon Street, Boston, Massachusetts 02116, 617-437-1600, fax 617-573-3400, hhcc.com, Ketchum, Inc., 1285 6th Avenue, New York, New York 10019, 646-935-3900, fax 646-935-4499, ketchum.com, Manning Salvage and Lee, 1675 Broadway, 9th floor, New York, New York 10019, 212-468-4200, fax 212-469-4175, mslpr.com, Porter Novelli, 450 Lexington Avenue, New York, New York 10017, 212-601-8000, fax 212-601-8101, porternovelli.com, Reuter Finn, Inc., 301 East 57th Street, New York, New York 10022, 212-593-6423, fax 212-593-6428, reuterfin.com, Wagoner Edstrom, Inc., 225 108th Avenue NE, Suite 700, Bellevue, Washington 98004, 425-638-7000, fax 425-638-7001, wagonardstirom.com, Weber Shandwick Worldwide, 640 5th Avenue, New York, New York 10019, 212-445-8000, fax 212-445-8001, webershandwick.com, a list of PR companies, no websites, 24/7 Real Media, Agencycom Ltd, Arnold Worldwide, Bartle Bogle Hegarty, BBDO Worldwide, Berlin Cameron United, Bernstein Rain, Bozell, Brodier Partners, Burrell Communications Group, Burson Marsteller, Campbell Mithun, Campbell Ewald Advertising, Carmichael Lynch, Kramer Krasselt, Crispin Porter and Boguski, DDB Worldwide Communications Group Inc., Dentsu Inc., Deutsche Inc., Digitas, Donor, Draft FCB, Edelman, Iprise, LLC, Euro RSCG, Fallon Worldwide, GMR Marketing LLC, Golan Harris, Goodbye, Silverstein and Partners. Gray Group. GSDN Idea City. Hard Hanks, Inc. Hill and Knowlton, Inc. Hill Holiday. Interpublic Group of Companies. JWT. Kaplan Thaler Group, Ltd. Ketchum. Leo Burnett Worldwide, Inc. Low. McKin World Group. McKinney. Merkley and Partners. Modernista. Momentum Worldwide. MSNL Worldwide. Mullen. Ogilvy and Mather Worldwide. Omnicom Group Inc. Porter Novelli, Inc. Promo Works. Publicis and Hal Riney. Publicis Group SA. Razorfish. Richards Group, The. Reuter Finn, Inc. Saatchi and Saatchi. TBWA Worldwide Inc. TBWA. The Martin Agency. Trademark Advertising. Venables, Bell and Partners. Wagoner Edstrom. Weber Shandwick Worldwide. Whedon and Kennedy. WPP. Young and Rubicam Inc. Zimmerman Agency. A list of public relations companies. Brochure. 855 Boylston Street. Boston, Massachusetts 02116. 617-587-2800. Fax, 617-587-2828. Brochure.com. Burson Marsteller. 230 Park Avenue South. New York, New York 10003. 212-614-4000. Fax, 212-598-6914. bm.com. Damon Worldwide. 700 Fairfield Avenue. Stamford, Connecticut 06902. 203-352-7500. Damon.com. Edelman Public Relations. 200 East Randolph Drive. 63rd floor. Chicago, Illinois 60601. 312-240-3000. Fax, 312-240-2900. Edelman.com. Golan Harris. 111 East Wacker Drive. Suite 1000. Chicago, Illinois 60601, 3704. 312-729-4000. Fax, 312-729-4010. GolanHarris.com. Hill and Knowlton, Inc. 909 3rd Avenue. New York, New York 10022. 212-885-0300. Fax, 212-885-0570. hillandknowlton.com. Hill Holiday. 200 Clarendon Street. Boston, Massachusetts 02116. 617-437-1600. Fax, 617-573-3400. hhcc.com. Ketchum, Inc. 1285 6th Avenue. New York, New York 10019. 646-935-3900. Fax, 646-935-4499. Ketchum.com. Manning Selvage and Lee. 1675 Broadway, 9th floor. New York, New York 10019. 212-468-4200. Fax, 212-469-4175. mslpr.com. Porter Novelli. 450 Lexington Avenue. New York, New York 10017. 212-601-8000. Fax, 212-601-8101. porternovelli.com. Reuter Finn, Inc. 301 East 57th Street. New York, New York 10022. 212-593-6900. 6423. Fax, 212-593-6428. Routerfin.com. Wagoner Edstrom, Inc. 225 108th Avenue NE, Suite 700. Bellevue, Washington 98004. 425-638-7000. Fax, 425-638-7001. WagonerDstirom.com. Weber Shandwick Worldwide. 640 5th Avenue. New York, New York 10019. 212-445-8000. Fax, 212-445-8001. WeberShandwick.com.